wrong tooth in today, hang on.
War never changes.
The test streams, you know, don't worry about it. I know it's an odd time of day to do it, but it's test streams. Let's stop and listen.
In the year 1945, my great-great-grandfather, serving in the army,
Good man.
wondered when he'd get to go home to his wife and the son he'd never seen. He got his wish when the U.S. ended World War II by dropping atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The world awaited Armageddon.
Hope it never happens again.
Instead,
Is that Oppenheimer?
something miraculous happened. We began to use atomic energy not as a weapon, but as a nearly limitless source of power. People enjoyed luxuries once thought the realm of science fiction.
We're still waiting for
Domestic
that.
robots, fusion-powered cars,
Oh, there's a car.
portable computers.
Oh yeah, I got one.
But then,
Yeah, honestly, I
in the
got a real
21st
one.
century, people awoke from the American dream. Years of consumption led to shortages of every major resource. The entire world unraveled. Peace became a distant memory. It is now the year 2077. We stand on the brink of total war. And I am afraid
That to happen, didn't it? Because
for myself, for my wife, for my infant son. Because if my time in the army taught me one thing, it's that war never changes.
It doesn't. And what does it do? Straight to the character generator.
War never changes.
You're gonna knock him dead at the Veterans Hall tonight, hon.
You think?
Now you can always say, wow.
Absolutely. Now get ready and stop hogging the mirror.
Right.
Come on, lady. Give me a chance. So anyway, you know, from Fallout 3 to this massive jump. It was massive. And I loved Fallout 3 to death. My very first Bethesda game I played. And that absolutely blew me away. And then a year or so later, I discovered Oblivion, Elder Scrolls Oblivion, and absolutely played both of these games to death. I absolutely adored both of them. And they're open world, go wherever you want. You know, people didn't do that then. They tend to be linear. But this was totally open world and totally unique. Why it's you know, Bethesda games are so well loved because of that. They're the only ones to do it, really. I think the others are catching up now, obviously, and overtaken in some cases. But yeah, here we are. So here's our character. We can move him around, you know, things like that. And we can do all kinds of stuff. Now we can just alter the faces by, you know, just going to just quickly quit. You know, if we want to do this quick, we just quickly rush through, you know, and find a cool character like that. You know, cool. I mean, even got my hairstyle. But you know, of course, we can change sex as well.
My turn, big guy.
So, you know, I could be that hunky guy, or I could be this woman here. But again, you know, do we want that face? We might want that one. We might want that one. Or that one. That's quite a nice one. I quite like that. That's quite a nice one. Oh, that's quite. That's going to knock me down, that one. Wow, I mean, they're all delightful, aren't they? Wow, I mean, she looks old-fashioned. It's kind of suit the time, really. There's quite a selection here. We're already up to 15, and now we're back to 1. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go with... Oh, she's quite nice as well. They're all pretty nice. on a nice scale. Because she's very nice. I would like to do something like that. I think we'll add some colour to every pet. Now, what's the one I thought, I don't know, is it the hair? It's probably the hair, you know, if I put that hair on the others, probably fine. But then, and we can do that. But, alright, so I can actually make her
Let me
voice
just
look
slide in here.
different as well. So I can change both the characters and then play as one. So I could say, I could alter my body, by the way. Oh, by the way, we can do it the same.
Okay,
Let's
come on.
alter the body because, you know, we want her to look nice, but we also want her to look appealing, you know, because you know, he likes appealing women. So I've heard, anyway. So I've heard. I mean, you might not be interested in them. But I'm just seeing if that's a circle or a square. So, you know, I could say, you know, I want her very muscular. Oh yeah, oh, good, strong. I mean, he's muscular, you know. Yeah, or we could have her beautifully slim like that, you know, and all the models. Or we can go for the, you know, the chubby build, you know. You know, so we can do all this, you know, we can go in between, we can, you know, we can do whatever we want. So, you know, if I go down, say, there, but toward the large, you know, I think that'll do. So I'm going to accept that. All right. All right, but we're going to go back to the man.
Just another minute, I swear.
Yeah, because we're going to play as a man. I know, it's crazy, and it's crazy world we live in. Right, okay. I'm quite happy with you, Skip. I like the hair, suits you, got the face of a champion. Body-wise, you look great. Options. Right, we're going to name your character. Oh, I didn't give him a name. Yeah. Right, I'm in a mistake there. Never mind, don't matter. Just a test. Hello, my love. Nora, how you doing? You're looking rather gorgeous there. And, you know, Bethesda, you know, creation engine, you know. It's okay, I would say, you know, it's not outstanding, whatever. It'll have a little bit of a boost because it's on, you know, PlayStation 5, so, you know, it won't be less kind of wonkiness, jagged edges, all that kind of stuff. It gets sharpened up and boosted up. I think with...
good morning, sir.
Good
Your
morning.
Coffee, 173.5 degrees Fahrenheit.
Just perfect.
Brewed to perfection.
Yeah.
And today's newspaper just delivered.
Really? I'll tell you what, first of all, what I'm going to do is, I think it's a little bit quiet on the voices. So let me do that. I mean, I won't know until I play it back, will I? Sorry. Sorry about that. I might turn the radio on a bit. Music, yeah, music on a bit. I turned it right down because, you know, we didn't want the, we get copyright strike, you know. Stupid idea, I know. Alright, let me just go back and it saves it. So typical Bethesda, there's mods you can have on this, by the way. You can have Star Wars on it if you want. Right, Codsworth.
Codsworth.
Enjoy your coffee, sir.
And we are voiced. Which I hope in the Elder Scrolls we have a voice. But they may not want to go with that. What's in the fridge? Hello, some Nuka-Cola. Well, I'm
Nuka-Cola. Ice cold.
Oh, we can't have, we just kind of, you know. So all we can do really is, we can't pick up all the stuff yet. We're literally like, you know, commenting on stuff, really. Hello, Nora, how are you doing?
Wow, look at you. How'd a girl like me ever get so lucky?
Well, you know. I mean, and of course we can do this. Yeah, and we can adjust it, can't we? Can we adjust it? I can't remember if we can, not sure if we can adjust it in this. Yes, we can. So we've got the old Bethesda thing that we love. I don't like the fact it's off-centre. I wonder if there's a way of changing that. Let me just get on with it, man. It's just stupid. Wow, he's harsh, isn't he? The Pip-Boy app here, by the way, the Pip-Boy app, I have got a Pip-Boy app. I have got a real Pip-Boy, which I can put on my wrist, and when it joins up, you know, with Bluetooth, through to Bluetooth, I could actually operate the menu from this Pip-Boy in the game from my actual phone on the thing that I got on my arm. Trouble is, because they haven't updated it recently, it's not allowed to be on the Play Store anymore, so therefore you can't use the app anymore. Bethesda, why don't you enable that again? Because I did enjoy doing that, because it is totally interactiveness, as I like to say in the biz. Alright, recentering that, because I don't like it off-center. Alright, so I'll go back to first person. Right, okay, so that's what that, we've got a nice, look at that, we've got a nice car. Look at that for a car,
Can you
eh?
get that? It's probably that salesman.
Oh, I don't care about salesman. What's in here? Oh yeah, I'll do the washing later, dear. I don't know, what's this? Teddy bear on the floor.
Huh. How'd you get on the floor, Mr. Bear?
Well, I imagine the little kid chucked it
I'll
out.
be sweeping up.
Hello, Sean, how you doing there? That's Sean, my little buddy there. Have we got this, do you remember in Fallout 3? Remember Fallout 3, if you played that? Do you remember the special?
Wonder what Sean will grow up to be.
That's where you did your, what you put in each level, strength, endurance, what's it called? The special. So it was strength, perception. Anyway, I won't go through them all.
Now, don't you touch the law.
Oh, look, a toy car.
I'll take
To
care
think
of it.
one day
All we
he's
can
going
do
to
is
learn how to drive.
It's just click on things and then, we'll say something to our character. So our character, although he talks, is basically in conversation, doesn't really talk the rest of the time. So you don't really interfere with the play too much. You can do your own voice if you want. What's going on in the news, Andy? Yeah? What is it, 2050 something? And it's got black and white TV. So it's kind of like retro, I want to the guy at the door. Probably saying
Good
something.
morning, Vaultec calling.
Vaultec, now, the system in this was, you haven't got the text, have you? You just got 4 short things to select. But nobody likes that on the original game. Nobody liked it. So somebody did a mod which replaces it, and I'll probably put that on. So the top one is always a question.
Hello?
The one on the left is always kind of sarcastic-y. The one on the right is not interested, and the one on the right is like, a positive statement. Right, so I'm going to go on then.
Go on.
Nice to find you,
Come
sir.
on, sarcastic person.
You can't begin to know how happy I am to finally speak with you. I've been trying for days. It's a matter of utmost urgency, I assure you.
Notice there's a bit more gesturing and stuff in this, because this is after Skyrim, so they've improved it by then. What do you mean by it? What? I'm here now.
I'm here
Keep
now.
the sarcasm going.
So you are. So you are. Now, I know you're a busy fellow, so I won't take up much of your time.
Good.
Time being a precious commodity.
Yeah, it gives you clues here.
I'm here today to tell you that because of your family service to our country, you have been pre-selected for entrance into the
wow.
local vault. Vault 1.
Keep the sarcasm up with his shiny head. I'm busy.
I'm a little busy right now.
Oh, of course, of course. This won't take but a moment. It's just a matter of
Oh,
verifying
they
some
keep pressing,
information.
don't they? Damn
Need to make sure
salesman.
you're cleared for entrance in the unforeseen event of
Nuclear
total atomic
annihilation.
annihilation.
Yeah, see, he knows. Did they start it? So, yes and a no. Tell me more sarcastic.
No, I can't wait for the world to end.
That's the spirit. Now, let's see.
So what is the purpose of this? Well, instead of reading it from the book in Fallout 3, you have a salesman come on, and now you can put in the thing. So I tend to go down, there's mostly guns in it, but you can go down the melee route as well. And, strength would be the melee route, And you've got 21 points, so I'm going to put, say, 3 in there. Perception, now, that gives you, it's more accuracy in that, which is the Vault Assisted Targeting System. Yeah, I know my stuff. I can't believe I remember that. So that's like, you're more likely to be aware of somebody coming and it may show up on your map quicker, on your little red dots. All right, so that's always a good one. Right, then you've got endurance, you've got your overall fitness, and that's your action point. So that pauses the action, right? This pauses the action, and then you can target certain parts of the body or switch to target. So you can do multiple targets as long as you've got enough action points. and this affects how many action points are. So I'm going to put 3 on there. I'm going to put 3 on everything, I think. Charisma is obviously how much you get, better prices when you barter, persuading in dialogue. I'll put a couple on there. Intelligence is your overall mental acuity, which I need a lot of, and that gives you more experience points. So I think we'll whack that up a bit. Agility, obviously, it affects how many action points and your ability to snoop. You could say I'm a well-rounded character. And luck affects the recharge rate of critical hits and your general good fortune, so you might find more loot or stuff. So I'm going to put a bit into that. So let's see now. So I'll do a bit of that. Let's go on maybe 4 on each. So probably a charisma I could leave it down a bit, but you know, I'm highly intelligent, so you know we will whack that right up. and say agility. So I'm going to go with that one. And then I've got to put a name in. Well, I can do this. I won't do Ray because it probably won't recognise it. But if I do a basic name like that, it will probably. I don't know, what should I call myself? Ray Awesome. If I put Ray, it probably won't recognise that because it does list a lot of names that it will, and it will call you that now and again. Not all the time, but now and again. And then I'll press that.
Wonderful. That's everything. Just gonna walk this over to the vault. Congratulations on being prepared for the future.
Thanks, guys. Slam.
Thanks again.
Hey,
Pratt.
it's peace of mind. That's worth a little paperwork, right?
For you and Sean, no price is too high.
Yeah, sit by the way.
Good answer.
I have my moments.
It might not be. So let's sit down.
Mr. Ray, Sean has been
How are you, darling?
Hey, hon.
Nervous?
refuses to
Don't
calm
be.
down.
Everyone's gonna love the speech.
Some of that paternal
Alright.
affection you seem to be so good at.
What's the problem?
You heard
Problem there?
Codsworth. Go on.
Is there a problem there, Codsworth? What's the problem there, boy? What's the problem? You got a problem there?
Hey, Codsworth.
Mr. Ray, if I may, Sean
There you go.
requires your personal attention. A boy needs his father, after all.
Well, can't I leave that to a wife? I'm joking, just joking. Oh, by the way, some sugar bombs there.
Sugar bombs. 100% daily value of sugar.
I was thinking of streaming this, but I don't know if people would be interested in it, to be honest. But yeah, I do. I have played a lot of 404. I still haven't finished it yet, but I'm very close to the end now. I could do with a kit right now. Right, let's see what's up with Sean. Sean, was it you troubled my little boy?
How are the two
And this
most
is what
important men in
starts
my
the
life
whole
doing?
nuclear war with me
Spin the
playing
mobile a bit. He loves
playing
that.
with the toy. You know, if nothing happens, you can't go outside and explore, which I'd love to, because this is or should I say, it's before the fallout actually happened. So this is the first time. You're trying to stop me getting out. First time that we're able to see the outside before it's been destroyed. We've never seen that in Fallout 1, 2, and 3. And they acquired the license to Fallout. Fallout 1 and 2 was made by somebody else.
How's my little guy?
Bethesda acquired the
Much
license.
better now, huh? Listen, after
to play-
breakfast,
to do
I was
this,
thinking we
and
could
it
head
was
to the park for a bit.
fantastic.
Weather should hold up.
Oh, I'll keep your sarcasm going, yeah?
Will it be like that night in the park a year ago?
Sir, Mum, you should come and see this.
See what I mean?
Codsworth? What's
Talk
wrong?
to the kid, talk to the wife. What happened to World War III? You know, I wouldn't recommend having a kid and a wife. Anything could happen. No, I'm just joking.
Followed by flashes, blinding flashes.
What's this, EastEnders?
Sounds of explosions. We're trying to get confirmation.
What?
We seem to have lost contact with our affiliate stations.
What?
We do have coming in. That's confirmed reports. I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York.
What?
and
Where are
Pennsylvania.
we?
My God.
Is it Boston or something? No, it can't be right.
Oh my God.
It can't be right, dear.
We need to get to the vault. Now!
I've got Sean.
What?
Let's go.
Hang on. I'm not ready. I want to bring me begun. I ain't got one.
Residents of Sanctuary Hills.
This is what it's like
if you
before.
are
I ignore all that because they wait for
Vault
me.
111
But this is
immediately.
before the nuclear explosion. Look at it. It's beautiful. And everybody complained that I think the graphics were up to what it should be. I agree with them. I think the creation's the best one in the game. That's, you know, it's okay. It's not bad or anything, but it's okay.
Evacuate to
Oh,
Vault
so
111
two people there. Hello, how are you two? How's the neighbour?
Oh my
Got a
god.
name?
What if we can't drive far enough in time?
Well, it's not my fault. You two alright, you two alright, anything I can do to help?
This is the
I'll
end.
see you later.
The news is coming. Those communist bastards.
Keep the comedy going. Oh, well, go up here, officer.
Sir, Vault's the other way.
Up to the big tank.
Where are you going? Off the street, citizen. Vault's the other way.
Well, I can't go this way. I want to see the brilliant cars. I mean, so I'm just going to take a little trip pre-war. Oh. Now, if you don't do what they say, if you don't go to the vault and you go wander outside of this area, you die of the nuclear explosion. It's really cool, but you can go all around this area. So I'm just going to show you what it's like before the destruction. Alright? Right, it's all hedged off. You know, I don't want to hedge my bets. But if I take too long, the bomb's going to go off, so we got to hurry. Now, I think running is
Sanctuary
that one,
Hills.
so I better run, because the wife's obviously worried now.
Evacuate to Vault 111
Go on, dear. It's alright.
immediately.
But you see, we've got, you know, our house is on the right hand side there. And round there is, you see, there's a bridge. Alright, remember that, alright? But, I mean, if you look at it, I mean, it's a step up from Skyrim. You see, this is a bit later than Skyrim. This is about 2014.
Just help me pack it up.
Yeah, so obviously this has stepped up, so it's looking a bit better, but it's still not, you know, super cracked plastic.
Check in at the gate. If you're in the
Yeah.
program,
It
you'll
was even worse in a
That's
minute. I was
absurd.
like,
I
Not
am.
Right,
all
yeah.
that. You don't get in.
I'm going in. You can't stop
yeah, don't know that cracking.
me.
He started World War III.
Okay.
Not in the vault program.
I'm reporting this.
Could we come in, please?
We need to get in.
I've been
We're on the
registered.
list.
Infant, adult male, adult female.
Well, got a name.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
Soldier.
Good luck, ma'am. And God help us all.
Head to the elevator.
Alright,
You
come
two,
on then.
follow me. Come
Oh,
on.
right.
What's gonna happen to all those people outside the
So,
gate?
Everything we
remember
can.
this.
Now keep
Right,
way.
remember this, okay? Remember this. Alright, remember it. Alright, I'm swinging a bit fast. I'm a bit of a swinger. Alright, where are we going? We've got helicopter.
Sir,
fencing,
we need to
remember all
send you
that
down
stuff.
to the vault. Step on the platform.
Step on the
Step
platform,
on the
okay?
platform. In
Oh,
the
it's alright,
center.
it's alright, dear. It's a nice sunny day. What could go wrong then?
Almost there.
You all right,
We're gonna be
Noah?
okay.
You're gonna be okay.
I love you. Both of you.
We love you too.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh. Well, the loving didn't last long. Well, it's just the sun exploded. It's alright, it'll be fine. We're gonna go...
Oh god. Oh god.
Now, that's not the radiation yet. That's just the blast and the, you know, the force of, you know, the pressure, you know, the pressure wave. That's it. I'm doing this. Well, I've got a bit on it. So, I'm just going to do a little bit, and
We did
then
it.
I'm going to do a proper one.
We made it.
Well, I'm going to put this up.
We're okay.
If anybody thinks this is worth watching,
Everyone,
let me
please
know.
step off the elevator
I
and
must think
proceed
about
up the
doing that.
stairs in an orderly fashion.
Right?
No need to worry, folks.
Not,
We'll
not on
get
a regular
everyone
basis.
situated in your new
Put it
home.
in, and we'll update.
Vault 111. A better future underground.
So we just...
Yes, up the
Sounds
stairs.
good to me.
I can't believe it.
Come on, Laura.
If we left
So,
a
and you
minute
know,
later.
there's a lot, you know, it's a big improvement
No, we don't.
Don't
on
get caught up thinking about
Skyrim.
that. You're
Okay?
safe now. Everyone,
But
just head up these stairs
You
and
wouldn't
through
say
the
this
door
is
there.
top draw, would you?
Just this
But it has got a 60 frames per second boost, and it probably has HDR on this, because that's what you got on the Xbox as well, and PC.
Just this way.
So we've got 60 frames per second instead of 30.
Welcome.
Bold, isn't he?
Pick up a suit right over there.
My hair looked good, didn't it?
Step over to the table.
Hey there.
Good. Right over there, please.
Alright, okay. Over here?
You'll need your suits before we can take you
Oh,
further.
get a free t-shirt. Like it, like it. Thanks very much.
Thanks.
Have another one.
What now?
Just follow the doctor.
Have a second one?
All right.
It's
you
down
three.
the
One for the
hallway
wife?
Follow
right
me.
there.
I'd
Down
like one
that
for the wife, to be
hallway.
honest.
They'll show you where to go.
See?
Alright.
This is our new home.
I mean, she look pretty nice.
Oh,
in
you're
that.
gonna love it.
How does it look like?
This
Yeah,
is
would you
one
look-
of our
would
most
that look
advanced
nice on you, dear?
facilities. Not that the others aren't great,
Oh, I'm a
mind
bit
you.
worried about maybe a walk in going
down the
upstairs.
It's gone. Our
Oh, there's the
home.
neighbours.
Everything
Oh,
we had.
My mother and father down in D.C.
You
Hey.
okay?
Oh, God, honey.
Lost
What if they
everything.
didn't make it?
But
I
I
know
know our
this is a
character is
difficult
beautifully
time,
done. You know,
But
some
Vault Tech will be
bit
with you
ropey.
every step of the way. You'll
So
thrive.
yeah, a lot of criticism
How
when this
long
come
do
out
you think we'll be
graphic
down
wise.
here?
Nothing else. They love the
Oh,
game.
we'll be going over all
And
that
it's
in
highly rated.
orientation. Just a few medical
But
items.
graphically,
Comfortable is comfortable.
Bethesda, you know,
Prepared for the
people who like
future,
Bethesda
right?
game was
Such a
disappointed
lovely family you
that
have.
it wasn't
I hope
a
you'll
little
see
bit
this as your
higher.
new home.
I'll follow you then. Right,
Excuse
Doc?
me.
Just step in here and put your vault suit on.
What, this one?
Time we've got all day.
It'll
What,
be
can't
okay.
I say goodbye to the
Daddy's
wife?
right here.
Darling?
See?
Sean?
Honey.
No, sorry, Nora. And
Could
Sean.
you help me?
Hello, Sean. I love you, Sean. And darling, I love you too.
Sean's acting up. Could you help?
Yeah, I'll come.
Who's my little guy?
Hey,
I'm not going far. I'll just be over there.
Yeah, just be okay.
There he is. See? Daddy's not going far.
There you are,
All
that's
set?
good for you.
Just step
Alright,
inside.
so what, this one is it?
Put on your
Right,
vault
okay, I'll
suit.
get in there. Well, what's in it? Oh, what's in this? In there?
The
You're not
pod
gonna
will
freeze me,
decontaminate and depressurize you before we head deeper in the vault. Just
Well, that'd
relax.
kill me, wouldn't it?
Time for a whole new life.
Well, I guess we sit in here and we come out and...
Occupant
and
vitals.
you.
Normal. Procedure complete. In
Nothing that? Oh,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
humongous.
Manual override initiated.
What? Looks like we're there. Alright, well, we're not there, we haven't moved. That's not reality. We can freeze people. I mean, we can freeze them, we can't unfreeze them, that's any trouble. Oh, but in Fallout, you know, Bethesda, you know, geniuses with the creation engine,
This is the one.
they can unfreeze you.
Here.
Brilliant. Can't do that in the world. Who's this guy? And this woman. What are you doing to my, that's my wife's vault there. It's not a fault, it's a vault. Alright, she's handling it.
Everything's gonna be fine.
You have to take the baby away from the wife. No, we don't take her. Stop putting, no, don't pull her. What do you think? Don't you get that gun. Don't you dare shoot my wife. You shot my wife, you vicious little...
At least we still have the backup.
Yeah, that face is imprinted on my face, man.
Reinitialized.
Coming for you. Christ. Nora? What a baby. I mean, they took the baby as well. I'll tell you what. Oh, get that. Oh, I'm not that, that kind of person. Well, I'll say I've woke up now.
Failure in cryogenic array.
Oh, there's a failure here.
Must vacate immediately.
Oh, there's some sort of problem here then. I've got to get out quick. And we're out of time apparently. Nora?
Come on! There has to be a release!
Open.
Critical failure in cryogenic.
Come on, come on, come on! Oh, God!
Residents must vacate immediately.
Wow, At least she didn't feel it. Well, she did feel it actually, but Nora, man, she looked nice in that outfit. Sorry, oh no, what? I mean, that. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? If he's still here, I'm gonna punch him. Does that mean all the others are here as well? Oh yeah, can we I'm not clear.
Why would Vault do this?
Manual release override.
Oh, I can't open them then. Oh, flame out. Let me shut the door. I don't want to be exposed like that. Put them back in. That might be the cure. Yeah. Fix the problem. Alright, okay, so overriding then. Alright. Is that it? Any loot? Oh, I suppose we've got to open the door then. But yeah, on my 360 I have all the add-ons as well. It was like 15 quid and you get a load of stuff. I mean, it was about 30 quid and I got 5 add-ons which added a huge amount to the game. Massive. And although I preferred the Elder Scrolls, I liked Fallout 3 a huge amount because that was my first Bethesda game, was Fallout 3, believe it or not. And I absolutely adored that game. I thought it was something I'd never done before. Open world, you know. Guns I'm not very good at, but I got through it and I completed the main mission. That's me a lot in there. So I managed to do that. And now I can start picking stuff up. And we've still got the usual thing where, you know, we can grab like that and move it around. So we've got all the things you'd expect. But this was their 2 main games really, the Fallout and the Elder Scrolls. And we can't go in this one by the look of it. So it looks like now you notice that, you know, the marker system has now changed. It is better now than it was on Skyrim as well. But obviously this, to go to to Elder Scrolls 6, this engine wasn't going to be good enough. And because of the criticism they got, where they expected a higher level of fidelity on this than what we got compared to other games that were coming out at the time, they decided to massively upgrade the Creation Engine 2, to Creation Engine 2. And that is apparently is a huge. So we're all waited with bated breath to see if that comes to pass. Now there's a flip lighter and a packet of cigarettes in there. And there's a security panel. Have a look at this now. These things I didn't like. I liked reading all the stuff in it, but the actual code breaking stuff I detested. I detested it. I kind of muddled through it and bought some upgrades to make it easier, but my God, I didn't like it. But Vault 111, Vault 11, you know, I think the first one was Vault 11, so this is going to continue in. It's designed to test the long-term effects of suspended animation on unaware humanoid zombies. Well, you obviously knew all that. And you've got all that. And then you've got the next thing, you know, you can look at the manual, so I won't bother with all that. Alright, so it's all about all the stuff. I won't go through all that, because, but, you know, obviously I've read all that. Okay, so again, we can pick up cups now. Unlike Fallout 3, there was an amazing feature added to this for people who like that sort of thing. Jess, if you was into this kind of game, which she's not, would love the building elements. Oh, sorry, I opened the cart too soon. Now we can sneak in this as well. Alright, and it just says hidden. Or not, you know, or not. There's no eye in this one, it's slightly different. Let's open the door. Now we have got this thing that we got in our hand. We haven't got a Pip-Boy, so we can't do the menu, we can't do anything like that. All we can do is press, you know, that and save it. Alright? But there is a security button there, and I think we've already got it. So I think it also equips it. So there is a nasty little bug. I can block like that, and then smash it. So I can do melee, and I can take it, or I can transfer stuff to it.
What the
Unlike,
hell?
now, unlike in Fallout 3 or Oblivion, because it was Fallout 3, Oblivion, and then Fallout 4, alright? And then it was Skyrim. With this, you can go over the body like that. Instead of having to go into it, so press transfer, this is where you can swap between your images. But in this, you could just point at it and take the stuff directly out. So it actually improved on the inventory system. So they may well do that in Elder Scrolls 6. It's a very good system. I quite like it. It is in another game that I play. Right, just see if there's anything in here. And it is better because you can. I think it's Conan. You can view it before opening the box. Now all this stuff, coffee mugs, you might think, what's the point of that? It has a use in this game if you're into the things that I was on about. Now, I just had a little fiddle on it. I didn't do much else. But all these things will come in handy. But I didn't really bother with that too much. It's not something that I was, really interested at the time. Just done a little bit of it, just to kind of mess around. Well, these are obviously kind of electrical circuits here, so we've got to be a bit careful here. Another one of those guys, again, we can block, but it kind of just blocks like that, so you can't sustain the block. Get off! Again, you can just take it, so you just got to take it. I like that feature very much. And that was dead body.
What happened here? Where is everyone?
So it's only occasionally we're ever going to get I'm going to move the camera slightly to my left here, because I'm not quite in the middle. I don't like being in the middle. So right through this door. So it takes a while to get out. Obviously, it's a bit like in like say Oblivion, where you start off in a cave. In the first one, now for a minute I'll take all this stuff because it might be handy. Because I've got no food at the minute. Right, so we'll carry on through. Right. So if we haven't got a Pip-Boy, we can only do this. We can't go into the menu, do anything like that. It's the usual controls that you would have for Skyrim. So it's jump, activate with the or E, I think, is it on PC. Right, let's go in here, see if there's anything here. So now this coat there actually does give you a perk while wearing the coat. So you might want to use that to improve your, I think it's intelligence. Now you can drink the water, right? So if you're a little bit, I've lost a little bit of, health points, all right? So what I can do is if I drink a bit of that, although I'm not sure if I can drink it. Oh yeah, you see it's gone up. So if you have a drink, it will be slightly radioactive, although it may not be in this. Now, pistol. So now we've got a pistol. But we could just use the melee in this game. There are huge melee weapons. If we can unlock that, so right, we can select a favorite item, and then, well, how do we do that? So if we push up, see, and these things have also gone in, which is nice. So the healing always goes down there, and there's kind of a melee on the left, that on the right. But you can put in there whatever you like. But so you can take these on or off. You can do all kinds of stuff. If I try to unlock that,
coming back later for you.
Lock, I don't even get the opportunity to even try doing it until I unlock. Been able to do master locks. I can't unlock a master lock. So there's no like Skyrim where, well, I could try and do it. Try and fiddle my way through it.
Is this all that's left?
So in this, does actually lock that now. I'm going to take this because it'd be handy. You need obviously stuff. Stim packs are health injections, so that will get your health up. Right, let's go to the Overseer's Terminal. But there's no games on it. So you can read through the instructions and all that, all about the Cryolator. I've long dreamed of making cryogenic freezing available in a portable, on-demand form. The Cryolator is my latest attempt. Thankfully, we're not in no short supply of chemicals and components. I need to tinker with the Perk Chart. It's a nice way to occupy the time as we wait for the all clear signal. So we're all waiting for the all clear signal. And then you've got the protocol, the log, but we're going to open the evacuation tunnel. Because obviously we've got to get out of here. So please maintain all your staff records. All right, I'll do that, sir. And so now we can get out. All right, so we've got no map, no nothing just yet. Just looking. Right, just going to check there's nothing else. Because, you know, Bethesda, like, you know, they put it everywhere, don't they? But I'll try not to turn too fast, so get too cryogenic. Well, it's in the game, isn't it? Cryogenic, so right. Right, so here we go. Right, VATS. Now, we can't do VATS yet, but we aim at the gun as usual. Now, you can pull it in like that and go. I'm not great at guns or bows, to be honest. In fact, I'm going to switch to that instead. It's less accurate than you do here. And you notice I took some rads there as well, which is the radiation, obviously. So I'm going to take that. So I can cook this up and make it eatable. So I'm going to cook it on there. I'm going to cook it. Well, not cook it. I'm going to eat it. No, I mean I'm going to nab it. Is the brain working, Ray? I don't know. I think it's suffering a little bit of loss there. I'll be doing this like properly and seriously. If people want to see this, if people don't want to see this, then tell me and I will, you know, I'll say ta-ra. And I suggest this, so the odd thing on my Xbox, on my current playthrough, which I don't get to do very often, I know, and there's the Pit Boy. And I have got one. I should have got it out really, but if people want me to, you know, at least show, say, the beginning and do a little bit more, I have the exact same as this. It does fit on my wrist. I can put a phone in it, and I could use an app, but I can't now because the app's not been refreshed for so long. It now has come off the store. And yeah, just initializing. And now we can go through the menus. So you use the triggers to go through each individual area. So the data will be where our current quest is. So if I show that, we can show it on the map. So here's our map. And it's usual Bethesda map. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, what do we think of the maps? I mean, I don't think the maps are very good in Bethesda. They really need to step up on maps. But I mean, it's always been a bit like this in the previous Fallout games. So I think they're trying to keep it within the, you know, the normal game. And this is all our stats, obviously. All right, and that's how far we are along towards our level, of course. And then you've got a perk chart. So we press the perk chart. This is the perk chart. Now before, they just get a list of things that you could select, and they, you know, and they were quite a long list. And then it would, as they gradually opened up down the list, and you could, as you level up. This time it's slightly different, where all the things that are labeled, you know, 3 in that, you can go down 3 levels. All right. But you can also boost that particular one. You've got 4. We could go up to 10 if we want. All right. But if we look at some of the stats, you know, you've got, big league, so that would be like Iron Fist. So you can really go down this melee route, you know. And you can get level 1 and melee weapon mods. So you can do mods within the game, or, you know, you can mod your weapon, which is really cool. Pickpocket, you say, that'd be a good one, wouldn't it? So we can go down 4 levels. So that's how the kind of perk system works. And then you've got all your other stuff. So that's your inventory, and then in your inventory you can flick the power. So this is done with the, you know, the D-pad. Alright, and then you've got junk. Now junk, you can just say send to junk. And then when you get to a shop, you can say sell all junk. So it's all mostly streamlined. So hopefully they'll do some on Elder Scrolls 6, because we're all waiting for that one, aren't we? Let's be honest. Alright, so that's that. And now we have that, our quest. So if I press the thing now, whoops, hang on, wrong one. Where do I? Data? I've got to try and remember when. It says exit the vault, okay? And it's got a pointer pointing at that. We'll get out of that. So we've got to press this button to get out of the thing. And then you see this wonderful door opening sequence is one of Bethesda's greatest. So we plug this thing in, and the sirens go, keep back because there's moving machinery here. And we see the grand door opening. But it, goes in there, releases clamps. Alright. So it's getting there. Give it time. Right, then it pulls back. And opens the door. And then the ladder slides out. And we can go through. Now,
is anyone alive? Did anyone get out?
So it looks like we are the only one. And Todd did his usual demo, of course, because Todd,
Am I the only one left?
He's the king of demos, isn't he? He does good demos, and I do demos. They're brilliant. So let's go back out and find out. I won't answer that. I'll probably jump coal or, somebody trying to hack into something. Go away. No, it's not anybody I know. Hello?
Hello there. Cornwall Air Ambulance, Instant Hospital. I'm hoping to speak to Mrs. Mitchell, but I'm not sure if we've got the right number.
No, it's not this one, unfortunately, no.
No, I'm just trying to read my colleague's writing, so I do apologise.
What address is it?
8 Kenilworth Way.
Where, sorry?
8 Kenilworth Way in Foxhole.
Oh, yeah, I don't know that area. All right, okay.
That's fine.
Sorry, I can't help. Okay, good luck.
Yep, bye.
Bye. Sorry about that. So an ambulance driver couldn't find an address, and well, I didn't know I didn't know, so I couldn't help him. So we stand on here. Now we get a chance, a bit like in Oblivion, we get a chance. Would you like to change your mind? So we can go back to change our appearance, so that can go back to the character creator, or we can change our attributes. But we're okay. And now we see
Enjoy your return to the
what has happened to the world outside.
for choosing
Now, it got a lot of praise because normally it's total destruction. Everything's, horrible. There's hardly any trees. They're all burnt down. This was a welcome change. It seems a bit odd now, in looking back, that it should be more devastating this than Fallout 3 because this has just happened. But then again, I suppose many years later than this, it might have got worse. So here we are outside, we're just getting used to the light because we've been in dimmer light for a long, long time. And there is where we used to live. But as you see, graphics, even though I know it's supposed to be rusty, it's really disappointing. People saw this and then they showed a kind of high detail one, and still people weren't impressed. I think they kind of get away with it with Fallout because everything's old and all that lot. It kind of makes it, kind of makes the graphics that don't look quite so good. It kind of covers it over a bit. There are possibly things now. Rad-X, these are drugs you can take. So the test tube might be handy or something. Rad-Away takes away radiation from you. So if you take one of those. But all that stuff is useful if you want to do this special feature that's in. Now I just went straight out through here and went and took it around the direction. Or I'll tell a lie. I did follow Todd Howard's lead, and because if Todd Howard does a demo, you have to follow it exactly. Otherwise, Todd Howard will, probably kick you. Well, he wouldn't kick me, but he'd be very sad and upset. And we don't want to upset Todd because he's a genius. And his team. I mean, let's not forget the team. I can't remember the way out there now. All right, down here. Right. So this was. So the car's looking a bit sad now. So it's worth going in here because there might be some stuff. Now you might think, what's the desk fan for? But it has a use. Well, the special feature that when he showed this, people were knocked over. I'll tell you that. Kind of glossed over the fact that the graphics weren't really up to it, but I suppose bad times, it kind of glosses over. But what was it he said? He said it was great detail and all that kind of stuff. It's not. It's a bit disappointing. But of course, with mods, you can drastically change this because mods are available on this, as in Skyrim, and it wasn't on Oblivion, but it was on PC. So as you can see, all destroyed, all this lovely green land is gone. There is the bridge we went over. Over here is a couple of plants. So you know me, plants got to be handy. So I went and picked the plants. Alright, on another build I went all the way down there and ended up running into a ton of bandits and I was poorly equipped and got killed. So I won't be doing that this time. So it kind of wants us to, we go to the, I can't remember the buttons. Always the B one, isn't it? It's always the, right, so we have to go home. No messing around, we got to go home. Because we want to see what's happened to our plate. But, come on, Bethesda. They should be smooth and round. But, Elder Scrolls 6 are using photogrammetry and all that kind of stuff now, so that should look a lot better. It better be. If it isn't top drawer, I'll be upset. But we are dealing with the creation engineer. So yeah, this is what it's like now. Pretty destroyed, but at least there are trees around. There are mods that add more trees, more grass. So if you want to go down that route, and you can go down that, just make it nice. But it's always worth, looking into things. There's always going to be stuff to buy. That's just an empty nickel bottle there. Things like this, though, concrete might be handy. Alright. God, somebody should have cleaned that bath before it got destroyed. So, yeah, that red car that was there. Is it orange? I can't remember. So, our house should be where Cosworth is. And now, for the first time, and I hope this is in Elder Scrolls 6. I really hope.
As I live
this is in Elder Scrolls 6.
Oh, it's really you.
You're rusty, but you're okay now. I can keep on with the sarcasm, or we can get serious. What happened?
Codsworth.
Cutscenes. I like this. I like
happened
this
to the world.
Because we can see our character. Now we don't have to do it in this. We can switch out and go third person, and we can get out of the conversation.
Sanctuary Hills. I'm afraid things have been dreadfully dull around
And you
here.
can move the camera
Things
a
will
little
be
bit
so
around.
much more exciting with you and Mrs. back.
And I
Where
have
is your better half, by the by?
Well, they killed her.
They killed her.
Sir, these things you're saying, these,
Yeah, don't forget that.
terrible things, I believe you need a distraction. Yes, a distraction to calm
He's the
this
guy who killed her,
dial.
not a distraction.
It's been ages since we've had a proper family activity. Checkers,
Text as well.
or perhaps charades.
Hang on. I'll tell you what, let me just see if I can put a black background on that. The display. Can I put a background on that? Because that is hard to read. Dialogue, I can't see. We can change the colour of the of this, by the way. By using these sliders, you know, we can change the colour. So I go to blue if I want. Yeah, I quite like that actually. Is there anything else? That's the controls. I don't think there is anything that puts a black background. Shame. I'll do it on that anyway.
Does so love that game.
But yeah,
Is the
still have
land
a background.
with you?
Well, they stole him.
He's gone. God damn it. Someone took him. Someone stole my son.
It's
Yeah,
worse
and I'm
than
going
I
to get him. I'm
thought.
going to shoot him. Or I might
You're suffering
his
from
brain in.
hunger-induced paranoia.
Well, I'm very
Not eating
gentleman.
properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
I mean, for 200 years, that's true. That's impossible.
No. No, that's not possible. I wasn't out for that long. Not 200 years.
A bit over 210, actually, sir. Or give or take a little. For the Earth's rotation
Yeah, I
and
usually
some
try
minor
and do it
dings
so
to the
it's
old
easier to
chronometer.
read.
That means you're 2 centuries late for dinner.
It's not funny.
A snack? You must be famished.
I'm more concerned about the wife. Now, the conversation system was a colour system. So, yellow, you had a good chance of it being successful. You know, if it was orange, less chance. If it was like blue or something, it was something else. And then if it was red, it was, well, you ain't got much chance of it getting this right. But I'll go with yellow because that's
Codsworth,
fairly safe.
you're acting a little bit weird. What's wrong?
Oh, sir, it's been just horrible. 2 centuries with no one to talk
Yeah, but I lost a wife and a
no
kid.
one to serve. I spent the first 10 years trying to keep the floors waxed.
Wow, that must have been terrible for you. But my wife got killed and they nicked my son. I think you got trouble. But yeah, I love this system. As I say, we can go into third person and get out of that at any time we want.
How do you polish rust?
We can't. What do you focus?
Whoa. Focus, Codsworth.
I'm afraid I don't know anything, sir. The bombs came and all of you left in such a hurry. I thought for certain you and your family were
So just see how long's left.
dead.
Man, it isn't quite bright and breezy today, darling. Hey?
I
I'll
believe
talk
the
myself.
missus was going to present it to you as a surprise. But then
Going on a long time, innit? But I can quit at any time if I want. Right, well, thank you.
Thank you, Codsworth.
You're welcome.
From the wife.
Now, enough feeling sorry for myself. Shall we search the neighborhood together? The missus and young Sean may turn up
Well,
yet.
it might keep it off my mind at least. All right.
All right.
Lead the way then.
Proud to serve, sir.
Good. But first, I want to look at the letter. Where's the letter? Oh, inventory? Yeah, inventory. Apparel. It'd probably be like notes or something. And the mods. There's little mods you could put on your guns, you know, to improve it. So that's not a mod that you can add to the game, as in, you know, an add-on. This is, you can actually do mods in the game as well as go to your mod section before the start of the game and put in mods. So yeah, mods for that as well. Hi honey, here it is. This is the little message.
Oopsie. No. Fingers away. There we go. Okay.
Hang on, it's a bit quiet. I'm turning the volume. I am turning the volume up, but not the voice or the music or anything else. So that's telling me on the desk what I'm doing. Okay, so then just make that a bit louder.
Just say it. Right there.
Love to hear it.
Yay. Hi, honey. Listen, I don't think that Sean and I need to tell you how great of a father you are. but we're going to anyway. Isn't that right? You are kind and loving. And funny. That's right. And patient. So patient. Patience of a saint, my mom used to say.
Look at here.
With Sean and us all being home together, it's been an amazing year. But even so, I know our best days are yet to come. Don't be
Hang on, I'm really struggling to hear it, to be honest.
You'll rejoin the civilian workforce, and I'll shake the dust off my law degree. But everything we do, no matter how hard, we do it for our family. Now, say goodbye, Sean. Bye-bye.
I don't hear most of that because my hearing's, you know, I'm not deaf or anything.
We love you.
But oh, it still loves me. That's nice. So I didn't really hear much of that. But yeah, I've got some junk, a little junk that I picked up. You'll find out why in a minute. Oh, hello, Ghost. This is just a test. It's not a proper game through. I'm just doing a quick test, see how it comes out sound-wise, so that if anybody wants me to do a little bit of a playthrough on this, so sorry it's a bit early. This is merely a test, but it's gone on a bit longer than I thought because I'm actually enjoying it. I do like Fallout 4, although it's a shooter. It's not my kind of thing really. I did thoroughly enjoy this game, and if you wonder why I'm picking up all this junk, it's because of a special feature in this game, which is people it blew their minds at the time. Now this is where we were at the start of the game, so it's all completely wrecked now. It was all spanking brand new at the beginning, so I might do like a live playthrough on an odd day, like a Sunday or something. I can pick up that. Our character interacts now. That is the thing that we interacted with, which started World War III.
I'm coming, buddy.
All this stuff here we can do stuff with, so it's a good idea to pick up, but only if you wanted that particular feature that we added. So this is where we started off. So I'm just going to do a little bit more, and then that's it. And then I'm going to see how it plays back. And if people are, I'll probably let people watch this, and if people want to, then I'll do a little bit of a playthrough. And if they want me to do a longer playthrough, I would like to do it. I do like this game. It's not Elder Scrolls, but but this is where the special feature of the game is, which I hope is in Elder Scrolls 6, because I would like to be able to build and place things wherever I want, and this gives you the opportunity to place things how you like. The trouble is, it's all broken stuff, so it's all going to be rusty and horrible. It allows you to build, adjust, and remove nearby objects and structures. So you move between the things, you go to each section. With the D-pad, you press up to find the object or structure you wish to build, so you can go up the menu to the next block. If you pick, say, furniture, it go up to all different kinds of furniture. So this is a special feature that she showed on the demo. Now that we're in this feature, I can now go around and I can demolish stuff. Right. And what you do is you scrap it like this, and you get steel. Okay. Now with all this stuff, and you can do the whole house here and scrap it. All right, and that, scrap it, and with this stuff, you can build your own house, which is pretty darn incredible. And I hope this is in Elder Scrolls 6, because to be able to build a house and build it how you like would be a wonderful feature for Elder Scrolls 6. It just means we may have to pick up a load of stuff to build it, but I mean, as long as it doesn't have to be to the extent of this, obviously. But yeah, you'll need wood, plastics, all sorts. So that's why you can, if you want to go down this route of building, you can do this. So thanks for popping in, Ghost. I didn't expect anybody to be coming in. That's why I did it early, because it's supposed to be a test. Let me just see if you've made a comment since. I mean, it's probably not your thing anyway. It's definitely not your thing. But you probably just popped in, said hello, and went to say goodbye again. So thanks for that. Take care and be safe. Yeah. So thanks for just saying hello. So yeah, it was a massive feature, and I kind of liked it, but I got fed up of picking up all the bits. And then what you can do is you can go to say construction. Now at the start you can't construct very much, but you've got metal. So you pick that up. You can either build a complete structure, you know, a complete solid unit bit like this, all right? Or you can pick, you know, and you can rotate it. So you can pick different sections, and then you can put them down. So you know you can rotate this how you want to say like that, and then you could put it on there like that, and then you build by pressing that. As long as you have the resources, that is. That shouldn't be there. That one, I'm going to scrap that because we need a door one for that, don't we? Do we, Ray? Yeah, we need a door one for that. So that's not a door one. Div. Right, there's a door one. So and it kind of locks in there. Oops. And then we build it. So yeah, you can do that, and then it's actually the wrong way around, to be honest. But anyway, you could build, and that you know, if you like that kind of thing, build. It was a smashing thing, and then to get out of it, you just press it to get out of it. But yeah, you can scrap all it. If you want to actually bring it back again, just press and hold till it comes back. So you can easily go back in again, remove all this stuff, because obviously all this stuff, plastics, depending on what you build, you can build an entire manufacturing facility thing or machinery that could actually make ammo for you, which is pretty cool at the time. And I just did a little fiddle on that, mess around. Wonder glue, tough pet, all this stuff is useful, and this is one of the rarest items in the game, is duct tape. We'll have a job finding duct tape. Now this is where, now we can't do this yet because we need a perk, but we can go in on this pistol here, and then we can add loads of different things to it, which will improve its rating. So you know, I could do a long barrel, and that will improve the stats. If we look on the stats there at range, for instance, we can do that, and then we can make that. Okay, we've now improved the range and possibly the damage as well. So, and if it's highlighted, you could do it. If it's not highlighted, like so, you haven't got enough of it, so you need adhesive and aluminium. So really, really good. And you could tag it, so if you come across it in the wall, you know, tag it. So you say, oh yeah, I do need that part. So it's a good system, really, really good system. And a lot of people went overboard when they saw this, because that's something they've never had before. But anyway, that's what it is. And then Pip-Boy, which is, I've got to try and think, back key. It's like same as like Skyrim, same kind of buttons. So this weapon here, we got this 10mm, and we got a better one here. If you look at the difference, it's just greater range really, and more weight obviously, but a little bit more accuracy. Not a lot. And we can hotkey this by going like this, and then we can put it, say, there. All right? And we can arm that. If for the Molotov cocktail, we could equip that, and then we can favour it and put it, say, up there. All right? Then when we're playing the game, we can push this up, and we can select one of these from the menu. So really nice way of switching to a thing without having to go to the menu. So that's something I really improved on, so health is just on a bar now, and as long as you've got loads in there, you can keep taking it. So that really good improvement. Again, we kind of scrap this whole house. But again, your inventory is going to fill up, and eventually you're going to get too heavy. I'm just going to do a tiny bit more, and that'll be willable. Whatever that is. Right, let's see. That's, where are we? Quests, right. Right, we've got a certain neighbourhood with Cosworth. Right, it's already selected on that. So let's come out of that and let's look for Cosworth. Cosworth, let's see, and it even does the distance to it. That'd be nice if it's in Old Scroll 6. So there he is there, and so you can change the colour of the thing there. but we can add mods, and with those mods you can add a lot of new features, like you can have the full text as opposed to the shortened version, which
Mr.
most
Ray,
people didn't like.
Your family isn't here either. They're really gone, aren't they?
Well, I wouldn't, yeah. But Sean's out there.
Sean's out there, Codsworth. I need to find him.
What about Concord, sir? Plenty of people there. Last I checked,
making those
they
planes.
only pummeled me with sticks a few times before I had to run back home.
You're useless.
You're just pointing me in a random direction.
Well, I'm afraid that's all I have. But you know best, sir. I'm sure you'll find young Sean, one way or another. I shall remain here.
So Concord is not referring to the plane, by the way. It's referring to a place in Fallout called Concord. So anyway, but I could go around every house. You know, might find some health potions or whatever. So it's probably worth doing it. So I just go around. If there's anything, nothing in that way is empty. You still can't get out of that, can you? No, I can't. Oh, that was a letterbox there, but it's broken. But yeah, this was our house. What a shame. I'll shut the door. Any vermin getting in. Right, let's run. But you know, we can. You know, I'll get my weapon out just in case something nasty comes by. Right now. That. You know, it has before it used to stop the action. Now it just goes slow. So I could aim for say the torso, so I can move the parts around somehow. How do I do it? Body part. I can move the different body parts. Select what I want. Right. Once obviously I press it. I select it. Hang on. How do I do it? Accept. I think. Accept what he's attacking me now, and then return. Oh no, I don't know what I'm doing. Let's try that again. Oh, I've got to select it. Oh, select it, right. So you select it, how many shots, and you could do like, you know, the feet, the legs. There could be another target there, like Cosworth. I could shoot him if I wanted. Right, and then we accept, and that will then actually, well, I was a little bit jittery, probably because I'm like by a door or something. But it do the slow motion finish. There is a critical hit one. If you get a critical hit thing, then that does go on the slow motion, you know, like Bethesda do, you know. That's a wonderful feature. Now, this is a full bottle of Yucca Cherry, which is a variation which has a certain attribute that that it has. Some of these houses there is a kind of a safe, so you might want to go in there. Always check in the houses because we've got a stim pack, which is a health pack, and there could be the Radaway, which reduces the radiation. Now, the radiation eats into your health.
If I only had a bobby pin.
So it's a bit like on survival mode on Skyrim. I haven't got a lockpick, so I can't undo that. But I can't show my superior lockpicking technique on this game because it isn't the same as Skyrim, so it's a bit more difficult. It's difficult in Oblivion, but it's more difficult in this. Anyway, we've got to go to Concord. But I'll do that next time. So we've got to go over the bridge towards Concord. All right, where is Concord, you might ask? Well, if we look on our map, like so, Concord is over there. All right. Apparently that registered with Alexa for some reason. So that's where we're going. A little bit of a way. Alright, now we have a local map as well. Again, the usual. Alright, there's a bit more detail now. Car, house. But again, it's this restricted view where we're going to go so far on the view. You know, it's looking a bit sad. It still looks sad. There's a bit of zoom in, a bit more zoom in now, which is nice. But I've never been impressed with the maps from Bethesda. I wish they improve on that. Okay, so as I say, this is a quick test. This is just a test, and to see any kind of reaction to it. I was gonna do Oblivion, today, but you can only stream Oblivion, across the internet. You cannot broadcast while you're streaming it down, because it was hard to get Oblivion and Skyrim to work on a PlayStation 3, and especially the PlayStation 3. And it took a long time to get Skyrim on the PlayStation 3. So it's really difficult to get it to work properly. So Xbox have got an emulator that actually turns it into a Xbox 360. So it thinks it's a 360 because they've got backwards compatibility all the way to the very first Xbox. So that's a superb feature that Xbox have. PlayStation are going down that route now, but they cannot do PlayStation 3 games because that was a very odd machine, and that's why a lot of people bought a 360, because it was hard to program for PlayStation 3. So I cannot do Oblivion on this. I thought I could, so I'd have to do it only on Xbox. Okay, so I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button if you like, and I'll see you all next time. And guess what? I'll see you later. Bye. No talk today? Nah. Alright.